Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today I thought we would ask what can we do to push us and our twin flames back together? Like, what else can we do to attract our twin flames at this time? So I already had a video where I asked what we were already doing right. So now I'm asking, what else can we do? So what else can we do to attract our twin flames at this time? What are we missing? What are we not doing? Okay, so we're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot for the Divine Masculine. We'll use the Twin Flame Journey Tarot for the Divine Feminine. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify with the other side. Also, please, if you'd like to take advice for both sides, that's fine because we are all the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine energies. Okay, so let's start asking the Divine Masculine. It seems weird to do it on this side. I feel like I switched the direction of my desk. So it feels kind of weird to face this way now. Okay, so for the Divine Masculine, what is it, Divine Masculines? Let's ask for 2 cards, please. What else can we do to attract our twin flames? 2 cards. What else can we do to attract our twin flames? How to magnetize our twin flames, please. 2 cards. What can we do to magnetize our twin flames? Okay, back into our lives, since it is an energetic connection. 2 cards. What can we do for the Divine Masculine side? All right, so we have awareness. So that's huge, okay? So obviously this has something, so you could see yourself here, like this is maybe how you began, and now this is you coming out, okay, as a new person. It's almost like you've been through some kind of shift, and now you're coming out of the shift feeling like a brand new awareness with a brand new awareness. And so this is going to attract your twin flame towards you if you are working, to, it's almost like tilling the soil is what I'm hearing. So like when you have this old soil and you want to plant these new seeds with your twin flame, okay, but the soil's really old and it's got chemicals in it, and it's got some, whatever in it that where you can't really grow the right, things in your life. And so now you're tilling the soil, and now you're growing new seeds, and you just haven't seen it sprout yet, is basically how it's being told to me. Okay, and so now we also have projection reverse. So that's huge, right? So you know how we usually project our own. It's interesting. Like, for instance, I know it's gonna sound weird, but like, for instance, lately my dog has been urinating in my house, but I know it's a mirror as well, and I have to ask myself, why is my dog urinating in my house? It's a mirror. Like, what is it that I'm doing? What am I doing to myself that is why this is being mirrored to me, right? And so it's almost like it's like a projection. And so they're asking you not to project. Now I'm still figuring out the mirror. I haven't figured out why my dog is urinating all over the house, but I do know it could be medical for my dog, but it's also something inside of me that's being mirrored back to me. So I have to figure out what the mirror is. Maybe it's just I'm not treating myself very well in some way. Okay. So it's like that type of thing. And so when you do this, let's say, you feel like your twin flame is not treating you well. And so you project that back onto them, or maybe you're not doing well and you project that onto your twin flame. Okay. And instead they're saying, see the mirror instead. Okay, that's going to attract your twin flame, okay, is to notice the mirror. All right. So hard to do, right? We're so quick to say, wow, you're just not being very nice to me. That's how I feel about my dog right now. I'm like, that's not very nice. But nope, there's something inside of me that I need to check. Okay, so 2 cards. How about for the Divine Feminine? Like, what can the Divine Feminine do to attract their twin flame, please? What can the Divine Feminine do to attract their twin flame? 2 cards. What can the Divine Feminine do? All right. So, yes, we have 7 of Pentacles, reevaluation. Oh my God. That's exactly what I was saying, right? 7 of Pentacles, what it normally looks like is somebody like, almost like with like a shovel and they're kind of tilling the soil. So, yeah, it's kind of like that. It's kind of like a same type of thing. It's like a reevaluation. It's like you're growing new roots. So, for instance, this YouTube channel, right? So, I decided that, in order for me to be successful, I need to start asking, questions that have to do with that's really going to help people, not so much like a back and forth where, oh, yeah, does he still like me? Well, yeah, I mean, it's a mirror, right? So it's like that type of thing. It's like you're growing new roots in anything that you're doing. So you're setting new foundations for everything, whether it be your job, your relationships. It's like you're tilling the soil, you're reevaluating everything because you want new seeds to grow. You want the old seeds. Well, you already grew the old seeds. They were just weeds, right? Or some of it was. Okay, now we also have the star card. So the star card, they call this universal alignment. That's interesting. So this is reverse. Universal alignment is reverse. So it's almost like when you're not in universal alignment, okay, that is what's going to take you out of alignment with your twin flame. But let me go ahead and get a clarifier on this. Why is the star card reversed with 7 of Pentacles? Why is this here? Why is star card, the 7 of Pentacles here? Why? Why is this here? Soul contract, yeah. So you realize that you're in a soul contract. So if you're not in universal alignment with your soul contract, of course, that is going to keep you from your twin flame. So you have to kind of figure out, you kind of have to ask your soul, well, what is the soul contract? Well, let's ask that. What is the soul contract? What is it? What's the soul contract? What is this about? What exactly, how do we attract, or I should say, how do we, magnetize our twin flame back? How do we, what are we not doing? What are we not doing? And what's in this soul contract? What's in the soul contract that we're not doing? What's here? Okay, so 3 of Cups, celebration, community. So that's interesting. So it's almost like seeing eye to eye. So what they're telling me is that basically when we're out in the world and let's say we're surrounded by people with all sorts of perspectives and sometimes in your eyes pretty crazy perspectives. And so instead of listening or, feeling like we are all one or we're on the same, not like we're on the same page, but, it's almost like, oh, there's a different perspective. That's a different perspective, right? So like I have the tail of the elephant, you have the trunk of the elephant, that sort of thing. It's like, oh, I didn't see it that way. And you still don't see it that way, and that's fine. But it's not like this, right? It's not like where you're like not getting along with people. You are celebrating with them. You're celebrating all perspectives. So that's something that we're not doing, and me included. I'm trying though. I am trying very hard to seek to understand all perspectives. Okay, so let's look at the divine masculine side again. What else? What else, please? How else to magnify our twin flames? Oops, that didn't really shuffle. Let's do one more. How to magnify our twin flames? 2 cards, please. How to magnify our twin flames? 2 cards. Yeah, it's not going outside of yourself for guidance, that's for sure. So you're not going outside of yourself. It's like an inside job. It's like you know within you, and that is your soul. So your soul is telling you, if you're listening to people outside of you, or if you're going onto whatever chats where you're listening to everyone else's, you know, experiences with the twin flames, you know, even if it's not something that you're going through, if you do that and you get involved in maybe some kind of drama, this will take you out of alignment with your twin flame. And so don't go outside of yourself for guidance. Go inside of yourself for the guidance. And then also we have flowering, beautiful. So with this, again, it's kind of like the same thing that we saw before. It's an awakening. So, but it's also, to me, it's like you are nurturing yourself as well. It's like what is a goddess driven life? Okay, go back to that. What, like, how do I nurture myself? How do I take good care of myself, right? Because we're a mirror. So, for instance, everyone thinks, hey, people treat me a certain way because I treat them a certain way, right? So it's like the golden rule. But no, it's basically people cannot treat you any better than you treat yourself. And sometimes we don't realize how we treat ourselves. Sometimes, we just work really hard, and we don't really take a break, and we don't pamper ourselves. But the problem is, it's almost like a punishment to ourselves. We're not nurturing ourselves, and that gets mirrored back to us. And so it's more of this, okay? Instead of, yes, where we have to till the soil, okay, we have to go through the awakening, where we're doing the work, but at the same time we're taking care of ourselves, and that's what will get mirrored back to us. Otherwise, when we punish ourselves in some way, like we overwork ourselves, we get people who kind of treat us the same way, if that makes sense. So let's grab two more cards for the Divine Feminine. What else? What else is in this soul contract that we're not following? What else is in this soul contract that we're not following? Two cards. What else? What else can we do to magnetize our twin flame? So yeah, get out of the illusion. So we have moon reversed. So yeah, the illusions and the shadows. Get out of the shadows. This is huge. If you check out my course below, you'll see that I do a whole course on this. When you're stuck in the shadows, then you end up with the shadow versions of your twin flame. Now you're stuck in the illusions, and when you're stuck there, you're not going to be treated like you should be from your twin flame. And of course, it's you being in the shadows. It's just a mirror. Also, we have Eight of Cups. Now, this came out reversed, which I found very interesting. So I'm going to ask why Eight of Cups is reversed. So this is like a spiritual quest. It's about evolving. So why is this here? Why is Eight of Cups reversed with Moon reversed? Why is this here? Why is this here? Why is Eight of Cups reversed with the Moon card? Why? So we got the Magician card reversed, okay? So it's not about manifesting, which I find very interesting. So it's not about the illusions. It's not about being. Oh, I see what they're saying. Because okay, so when we're manifesting, that okay. So this is what they're telling me, because when we're in the physical, we really want this physical tangent twin flame, right? When really a lot of us are just feeling it energetically. So it's not about the manifesting. Okay, it's not about that. There is no like, oh, law of attraction type thing. That's not what this is about. Which is even odder is that it's not even about evolving. That's even odder. It's not even about the evolving, and it's not about the illusions and the shadows. So what is it? So then what is it? What is it about? What is this about? What are we not getting? Because they're saying you're already evolving. You're already manifesting. That's not your issue, divine feminines. You're already doing that. So what is it then? Another reversal. Yeah, it's not about the message of love. It's like it's the message of love to yourself. It's not an outside message of love. It's an inner message of love, kind of what we saw on the divine masculine side, right? Kind of like that self-nurturing, right? It's a message of love to yourself. So what does that mean, loving yourself? Let's get more on this. What does this mean? What does this have to do with? Why is this here? Why is Page of Cups reversed with Eight of Cups reversed? With Magician reversed and the Moon reversed. Why is this here? What does this have to do with when it comes to magnetizing? Another reversal. Yeah, it's not about the romantic gesture. Boy, they're really hitting that home. Yep, it's not about the romantic gesture. I think we get it. I think we get it. What is it about? What is it? We get it. It's not about that. It's not about the physical part of manifesting the romantic gesture. So what is it about? Like, what are we not getting as divine feminine? Another reversal. Yeah, it's not about obsessing. Yeah, it's not about attachment, right? It's not about being attached to anything. So I think it's a more of a story here. It's like what we think about the twin flames. Like it's not about being attached to anyone. It's not about getting a romantic gesture from anyone. It's not about being in the shadows, and it's not about getting a love message. But what's odd is that it's not even about the Eight of Cups, which is, okay, so that's a spiritual quest. So that makes me question, why is this here? Why is the Eight of Cups reversed? Why is this here? Why? Page of Wands, excitement and curiosity. So that's interesting. So it's not even about, yeah, because when I see Page of Wands, it's about a passionate journey. It's like you're excited and you're like, oh, this is something new, and it's someone with fire in their hand, like a wand with like fire, and they're all excited and they're like taking a risk, type thing. But it's not about the excitement and curiosity when it comes to attracting our twin flame. So what is this then? Can we have an answer? What is it? Then what is it? What are we missing? What is it? One card. One card. What is it then? Another reversal. It's not about memories and reunion. Six of Cups reverse. It's like, holy crap! It's like they're nailing this into the ground. It's not about. It's not about the memories what you've had, which makes sense to me. This is something new. So to go back to this, okay, you probably weren't with the version of your twin flame that you think. If you were to look at my course, you would see what I'm talking about. So it's like you're planting new seeds for a different type of person coming into your life. Yes, it's your twin flame, but it's a different type of your twin flame, if that makes sense, especially since it's a mirror. So you have to kind of till the soil. You have to go within inside yourself. It's like you have to fix yourself, and that creates a whole other person outside of you, a whole other new twin flame, because it's you in another body. So when you come out like this, when you get rid of the old you and you come out with this new you, brand new you, and I still want to know what that looks like, for whoever is watching this, you have this with your twin flame. So then your twin flame also comes out with a brand new version of themselves, and it's going to be someone like you've never dated them before. It's going to be like a brand new person. And you're going to say, wow, who is this? I don't remember you acting like this. And actually, you're not even going to have a past, because it is going to be a whole new version of your twin flame. That's what I'm getting. But you have to go within and do something within first. Okay, so let's grab another deck. So what is, okay, let's just grab from here. So what kinds of things? Let's grab one card for the divine feminine first. So like what do we have to do to attract our twin flame? Yeah, so surrender to your full power for the divine feminine. So when you do this, you're actually going to attract a twin flame who surrenders to their full power. It's going to be like a whole different person when you see them. You're gonna be like, wow, I don't even recognize you, or I didn't even know your personality could even be like this. Like way more confident because you're way more confident. Your twin flame comes back way more confident. So that's for the divine feminine. Let's look at the divine masculine. What else do we have to do to attract our twin flame? One card, please. One card. Surrender to inner peace for the divine masculines. Yeah, so that makes sense. So when you have this inner peace, again, you're also going to attract people outside of you who have inner peace. But when you have something going inside of you that's kind of chaotic or traumatic or confusion, well, that's what you attract outside of you. You attract that same chaos that's inside of you. So if you have, let's say, you are watching the news, or something upsets you, or something that's going on inside of you where you don't feel very peaceful, that situation is attracted to you through situations and people. So inner peace is really going to help you attract your twin flame, but also a very peaceful twin flame. Okay, so that's very important. All right, let's do one more card. Let's do one more. Let's do one more for the divine feminine. What else? What else does the divine feminine need to do to attract their twin flame? One card, please. What do they need to do to attract their twin flame? It says magical space clearing time. Yeah, that's huge going on. So clearing your space, right? It could be like feng shuiing. It could be whatever it is. It's really going to clean up the energy. Like really look around and really clean up your life, whatever that means to you. Let things go. Energetic, like whatever is energetically holding you down, making space for your twin flame. Okay, especially if you're going to end up moving in together, you really want to clear up that space. Things have energy, like everything's energy, and so everything has like an energetic type of feel to it. So if it feels heavy to you, if it feels like it's draining you, let it go. Okay, because that's also going to affect you and your twin flame's relationship. It's going to affect you, and whatever affects you will affect your twin flame, because it's not a normal relationship. It's not like a soulmate. It's you and another body. So whatever affects you is going to affect your twin flame. Oh, I don't know why I pulled this deck, but okay. We'll do one more card with this deck for the divine masculine. So what else for the divine masculine? How to attract their twin flame. It says experiencing. It's so interesting. Again, that's reversed. The experiencing card is reversed. So again, it's going within. So it's not about experiencing your twin flame outside of you. It's about experiencing your twin flame from within. So that's going to attract your twin flame. Let's do one more for the divine masculine from this deck. One more. What else? Any other advice for the divine masculine on how to attract? And again, you could take advice for both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, since we are all both. Again, reversed. The power of three. Three witchy sisters. The power of three. That's interesting. So that came out reversed. Now, I want to know what the heck that means, because I can't even imagine what that could mean. Why is this reversed? Why is the power of three reversed for the divine masculine? Why is this here? One card, please. Why is this here? Oh, I see. Love is strange. That's very interesting. So, what I'm getting here is that for the divine masculines, it's okay. So you may think what this is not the norm, okay? This is not how you usually envision love. It's like you envisioned it to look like something else. And this to you looks pretty strange. And that's okay because the twin flame is you in another body. And so when you know this and you just expect the stranger things to happen, you will attract your twin flame. That's very interesting. So the power of three. Well, maybe there's like maybe it's an inside thing for some of you because maybe it's like the third time is a charm or something for some. I don't know. Maybe some of you have been in and out 3 times or something to do with three. Maybe something to do with the third month or the third year or something with three. that it's yeah, that perhaps it's about to happen. Okay, so you know what? Let's end there. I think we're good. I think we're going to we're going to continue this type of discussion. We're going to keep trying to figure out what exactly how we can magnetize our twin flame and what we can do. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.